for the club's future. Villa, last year's league champions, have had a disappointing season in the league. They've been racked with internal dispute, and they too have had their financial problems. Success in the European Cup would certainly help to reduce their £800,000 debt. Well, tonight's match, of course, was the first for Tony Barton since his appointment as manager 5 days ago. A win tonight would be a marvellous start for his new career, particularly as just a few weeks ago his name was virtually unknown. Villa's opponents tonight were the Belgian champions, Anderlecht, and our commentator at Villa Park was Alan Parry.
And barring Villa's way to the final, an Anderlecht side rated one of the most difficult teams to beat anywhere in Europe. This side, containing 7 men likely to figure in Belgium's World Cup squad this summer, plays a sophisticated but very defensive system which has got them through difficult away ties against Lodz of Poland, Juventus and Red Star Belgrade without defeat. They rely heavily on 2 outstanding individuals. Juan Lozano, born in Spain but hoping to become a nationalised Belgian in time for the World Cup, is a naturally 2-footed player. And Frankie Verkouteren, who scored the winning goal against Red Star in Belgrade in the quarter-final, another who could give Villa problems. Aston Villa themselves, with Des Bremner recovered from injury, are able to field what's currently their strongest lineup, virtually their league championship side, in fact, for a match described as the most important game in their history. And Villa hope that the skill and aggression of Peter Withe will play a vital role in building a strong enough lead to take them to Belgium in 2 weeks' time and then on to the final. Tonight's referee, Rolf Eriksson of Sweden, just checking with his linesman before this European Cup semi-final first leg can get underway. It's Aston Villa in their normal claret and blue who'll be attacking from left to right, and Anderlecht, the most successful side in the history of Belgian football, are all in white. An early touch from Mortimer, the Villa skipper, who'll play a vital role tonight in trying to keep Lozano in hand. An early mistake, which McNaught did well to prevent going behind for a throw-in. But not a very good ball straight to Lozano. And McNaught in the way again. This is Swain. With again the target. And the tall De Graaf bringing him down. Tremendous atmosphere from a crowd expected to be 48,000. Cowans will be the man to float this free kick in. You can see that Evans and Withe are both calling for the ball to be played in high. And there it goes towards Shaw, who got the flick, which came almost off the defender. But behind it goes for a goal kick. Shaw's flick header taking the ball wide. McNaught straight back, away by Cook. Here's Swain, and again the high ball for Withe, and this time he's onside and finds Shaw superbly. Well, Aston Villa will be delighted that Peter Withe so early on has beaten the offside trap. Well again, here's Bremner, allowed it to bounce into Kroot, finding Peterson. A bad ball by the Icelandic international, who's the only real out-and-out forward in this Anderlecht side tonight. Williams for Aston Villa. And surely offside. Cook. Well, that's a splendid ball out to Cloutons on the right. Swain with the full and massive backing of Villa Park. Finding Withe. And on to Shaw. That's a good first-time football by Aston Villa. Swain began it down the right, and via with Gary Shaw continued the run, and off Hugo Broos for a corner. And again McNaught just creeping in on the edge of the picture, and he scored a vital goal here against Dynamo Kiev in the previous round. Cowan swinging it in towards him again. Shaw got the header and onto the top of the net. How unlucky. Anderlecht then guilty of looking for Peter Wirth and Ken McNaught. As Cowan floated it in, it was Shaw who got the header. Look how close it was. Evans did well again. Morley. Lozano. Well, you can see why he's so highly rated. He took the ball down beautifully there. Took the throw in a bit too quickly as well. Loosely translated as who me, I think. Speaks Spanish, French and Flemish. Lozano again, and was pushed by Cowans. So interesting to see how many men Anderlecht move forward in the first real attacking free kick that they've had. Not many. That was played in towards Peterson, and Williams got it away. Peterson again. The shot was by Roncan, and just about gave Villa their first problem. And that was quite clearly a push in the back by Bruce. De Cruyff climbing on the back of Peter Wirth. The goalkeeper's view approximately of this Villa free kick. Cowans as usual, the man who takes it. It comes to Evans, he couldn't believe it, and Cook belts it clear. And again the white wall, and again offside is the decision. The crowd furious at the offside tactics, but Villa were very close to an opening goal then. As the free kick was played in, Evans could hardly believe he had it at his feet, and Cook gratefully belted it away. Swain, Villa careful to watch the offside again. And it must be so difficult as an attacking team. Swain had to hold the ball up then, because he knew if he'd played it first time, Wirth would have been offside. A tactical minefield really for Aston Villa. This Peterson's header. One way, of course, to defeat an offside trap is to get the ball to the byline, and in Tony Morley, Villa have just the man to do that. But he's seen very little service so far. Villa's best hopes have come so far from free kicks. Let's see what this one brings from McNaught. Aimed into Evans, but easy for Anderlecht. Here's Roncan. Interception by Bremner. Oh, and Morley is onside here. And that must go down as a bad miss. Well, for once, the offside trap was defeated. And Tony Morley perhaps would have felt that he should have done better than that. The perfect view of how the ball was played through to him by Bremner, but Morley's shot screwed wide. Well, Evans' header, and a free kick given. He climbed on Cloughton's. On a night when Villa may get precious few opportunities, that missed chance by Tony Morley could prove expensive. Let's hope not. Good-looking free kick, that. And still danger. Williams gets it half clear. Bremner helps him, and the shot came in, was a superb one along the deck by Lozano, and Rimmer, who's had so little to do, dealt with it superbly. The Graves header. Mortimer. Now Swain. Peruzovic quickly across to help out. The referee, in fact, is given the free kick. So a position of real danger this for Anderlecht. Quickly taken to Mortimer. Good effort. Oh, what a fine save. Superbly struck by Dennis Mortimer, but look at that save. Winner on, uncapped, but likely to be in Belgium's World Cup squad this summer. A superb save. Williams. With Morley, and again so easily around the defender. Had to check. And it was Lozano who got back to rob him. McNaught and the cavalry charge again, but McNaught takes it on alone and loses it. Cook, good ball. Cloutons, here's for Vercauteren. Rimmer's save, and Villa lucky to escape. And a classic example of how dangerous it can be in trying to take on an offside trap single-handed, as McNaught did then. And here's Swain. They headed away by Bruce. Shaw. Bremner. Good ball in. Cowans. But moments ago, Aston Villa, in trying another way of defeating that offside trap, almost fell into a trap of their own. McNaught when trying to take it on single-handed, and Vercouteren's shot producing that save by Rimmer. And with little to do so far, Rimmer can be applauded for that save. Here's Vercauteren, who perhaps should have done better, really. Cook's clearance, carried on by the wind. Evans away. Here's Bremner. Shaw, lovely ball. Swain with, oh dear. Tremendous atmosphere and a very good game so far. Here's Ludo Cook. Cloutons was the man he was aiming for, but Evans covered superbly. Cowans for Villa. Turned on by Shaw. Cowans again. Morley. 1-0. That could be the most vital goal Aston Villa have scored this season. And it was Tony Morley with his pace and finishing power that got it. He took on the only defender left, having got round the trap. The post was fortunate for Villa, but fortune favours the brave. 28 minutes gone, and Aston Villa lead by 1-0. And how will Anderlecht cope with the scoreline now? They will surely have to at least amend their defensive offside system, having gone a goal down so early on. In every previous away tie in the European Cup this season, it's Anderlecht who've scored first, so they've been able to dictate the game. Now they're a goal down. Tony Morley's fourth European Cup goal this season. And after his miss, what better way to atone for that error? Here's With. And Morley again. Cowans. With got it so well, it comes to Swain. referee has given a free kick with a foul by With on the goalkeeper. Well, I don't think I've ever heard Villa Park as noisy as this. As the English champions have had a disappointing season domestically, score an absolutely vital goal. 5 minutes to go to half-time. Here's Cloutons. Oh, a good ball in. Peterson. Turned back for Verkauteren. Peterson again. What lovely skill that was. Here's De Groot. Oh, what a great save by Rimmer. How did he keep that one out? De Groot cannot believe it. Magnificent save. Lovely turn by Peterson. The Groot shot. What a great save. And this time he was helped out by Peter With. Rimmer's still on the ground as Cook plays it dangerously in again, but offside given against Peterson. Well, Jimmy Rimmer is now 34 years of age, but like so many goalkeepers, the older he gets, the better his reflexes seem to be. With being held, free kick to Villa. We're now into time added on in the first half. If Villa could get a goal now, it really would be something with that strong win behind their backs as it will be in the second half. Here's Swain. Cloutons. And that's half-time. Well, that goal by Tony Morley after 28 minutes, giving Villa a well-deserved lead. But it was goalkeeper Jimmy Rimmer who preserved that lead with that magnificent save when Anderlecht had a very good period just before half-time. But the strong wind is behind Villa in the second half. They played well, lost their impetus slightly before the break, but are good enough here tonight to go on and win. Half-time score, Aston. Anderlecht 0. Well, Anderlecht have made a substitution during the break. Jovinic, a Yugoslav, has come on to replace Roncan, who's missed a lot of games this season through injury and suspension. And Anderlecht will start the second half, having showed once or twice in the first just how dangerous they can be on the break. Villa's problems, one feels, far from over yet. Cook. Be interesting to see how Villa adapt to having the wind behind them now. De Cree forward, that's dangerous really. Verkauteren. Cook challenged by Swain. And it's significant that Kenny Swain hasn't really been able to get forward as much in this second half as he did in the first. Swain just taking the throw in there, and that's probably down to the first substitution made by Anderlecht, with Jovinic closing up that space, but not this space, which is found by Morley. Disappointing shot at the end of it, though. De Groot. And here's Lozano. Evans, that was vital. Free kick given. With was fouled by De Cree. And this could almost be Villa's final fling. Cowans takes it. De Cree clear. Was it handball? The crowd screamed, but the referee has given the free kick the other way as 90 minutes is reached. And Anderlecht kill a vital few. Brings a very frustrating evening to an end for Aston Villa. Winners by Tony Morley's first half goal, 1-0. But really Anderlecht employing tactics hardly worthy of a side that reached 3 Cup Winners' Cup finals in the late 70s with good attacking football. But tonight they've used the offside trap, they've frustrated Villa, and there's not even the consolation for the English champions of thinking it might be easier over in Belgium. These tactics apparently that Anderlecht employ home and away. Will 1 goal be enough for Tony Barton through to the European Cup final in his first few weeks in management? We shall have to wait 2 weeks for the answer to